EFL Championship Blackburn Rovers vs Coventry City prediction, team news, lineups preview. Looking for the victory that could potentially secure their second-tier status. Blackburn Rovers will welcome Coventry City to Ewood Park for a championship clash on Saturday afternoon. Rovers still have work to do in order to avoid relegation following defeat to Sheffield Wednesday on Sunday, whilst the Sky Blues will be aiming to address their recent downturn in league form. Match preview. Following a largely unexpected victory at Premier League-chasing Leeds United on April 13, Blackburn Rovers were unable to make sure of their place in the Championship next season on Sunday, when Danny Roll's plucky Sheffield Wednesday side managed to collect 3 points at Ewood Park. Unsurprisingly, Rovers dominated possession in Lancashire, but a pair of uncharacteristic mistakes from goalkeeper Ainsley Pears cost the hosts in the end, with Wednesday's third goal doing the rounds on social media due to the comical nature of the 26-year-old's miskick into his own net. As has been the case throughout the course of this season, whilst his teammates struggled last time out, Sammy Smodix provided another goal-scoring moment, with the 28-year-old netting 25 championship strikes this season, meaning that the Irishman is highly likely to be recipient of the division's Golden Boot. Although a 3-point gap to 22nd-placed Birmingham City is comforting at this stage of the campaign in the midst of a relegation battle, John Eustace's men will be desperate to avoid taking their survival mission to the final day, when they make the daunting trip to Leicester City's King Power Stadium. Despite the team's inconsistencies of late, a midfield duo of Sondre Tronstad and Joe Rankin Costello have performed admirably for Blackburn as the term approaches its closing act, with the Norwegian picking up the signing of the season accolade at the club's awards evening on Tuesday. Coventry's hopes of recording back-to-back playoff finishes are essentially dead in the water following Wednesday night's 3-2 loss at home to top-six chasers Hull City, who turned up in the East Midlands and took advantage of a side who were still recovering from their Wembley adventures. The Sky Blues managed to fight back twice in the contest courtesy of efforts from Bobby Thomas and Casey Palmer, although the former's defensive blunder in the 78th minute allowed substitute Noah Ohio to produce the game-winning moment for Hull, scoring his second goal of the championship term. Following the dramatic FA Cup semi-final defeat to Manchester United on Sunday afternoon, it was clear to see that Mark Robbins's troops were not at their finest physically during the battle against Liam Rosenior's Tigers, with a mixture of a thin squad and fixture congestion arguably costing Coventry a chance of reaching the top six. On a more positive note, there are considerable causes for optimism heading into next season, most notably at the top end of the pitch, where summer arrivals Haji Wright and Ellis Sims have scored 28 championship goals between them this term, collectively filling the boots of Victor Gyökeres. Robbins's side have been solid at the Coventry Building Society Arena during 2023-24, losing just 4 of their 21 league matches at their West Midlands base. Only Ipswich Town 1 and Daniel Farke's Leeds 1 have been defeated fewer times at home this season. Team news. Blackburn were dealt a major fitness blow in the latter stages of the Sheffield Wednesday defeat, with centre-back Scott Wharton suffering a season-ending knee injury. Rovers will also be without the services of striker Harry Leonard, who has been sidelined for the rest of the campaign since February due to a back issue. Arnar Sigurdsson has impressed during his maiden campaign in the Championship, but the 24-year-old is currently in the Blackburn medical room because of an ankle injury. After impressing over recent weeks, Coventry's Fabio Tavares has sustained a serious ankle injury and will now see a specialist, who will determine whether surgery is required. Callum O'Hare missed out on the matchday squad versus Hull due to fatigue but should play a part here, whilst Wright and Sims could be brought back into the 11. Midfielder Victor Torp is a major doubt after suffering a stomach strain in the loss to Manchester United, meaning that Ben Sheaf and Liam Kelly are set to continue in the engine room. Luis Binks and Joe Ladabodiere both sustained fitness issues during the defeat to Hull, limiting Robbins's options in defence. Blackburn Rovers' possible starting lineup. Pairs: Carter, Hyam, McFadzean, Britton, Tronstad, Rankin Costello, Pickering, Smodix, Gallagher, Dolan. Coventry City possible starting lineup. Collins, Van Ewage, Thomas, Kitching. Bidwell, Eccles, Kelly, Sheaf, Wright, O'Hare, Sims. SM Words green background. We say, Blackburn Rovers 1-1 Coventry City. With a match at Leicester to come on the final day. Blackburn will be targeting Saturday's visit of Coventry as a good chance to secure championship safety. The Sky Blues should be boosted by a number of star attackers back into the 11 at Ewood Park. But with a number of fitness concerns elsewhere, we cannot envisage Coventry earning anything more than a point. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.